All right, we've got to talk about the whirlwind of shit that Kash Patel is in right now. It is controversy after controversy after controversy, with the main one people talking about being this USA hockey team, and the fact that the Department of Homeland Security, the FBI, said it is not true that Kash Patel is using taxpayer dollars to go to this event. It's not true, it's fake news, because there's reporting on it. And then all of a sudden, we get a video right here of Kash Patel in the locker room drinking beers. Before I play this video, I like this tweet a lot. So tired of funding vacations for Kash Patel and Kristi Noem. This is the administration that said, oh, the federal workers aren't working hard enough. The last administration was blowing through cash. No one was working. You should send, if you're a federal worker, 5 things you did this week by the end of the week. Remember that? You know, Doge, government efficiency. That fell apart. That was a complete failure. Now we don't talk about that, right? Look at these photos. Kash Patel with the hockey team. Kash Patel and Kristi Noem at like some F1 event. Kristi Noem riding horses on the beach. Let's take a look at this video of Kash Patel in the locker room. Before we do, really quickly, if you don't know who I am, my name is Chris Mowry. I do a daily episode here on the Adam Mockler channel. If you enjoy this type of content, you can make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel right down below. And also make sure you're subscribed to Adam Mockler. We're almost at 2 million subscribers. That's insane. You guys have shown so much love on my channel and the Adam Mockler channel. I love each and every one of you. Truly, you guys are the best. Let's take a look at this video. So I think you get the idea here. I'm just going to put this on mute and let it play while Kash Patel is, again, chugging beer and dancing. Nancy Guthrie is missing right now. Right now. The Epstein files? Anyone? The DHS just straight lying about this, and then taxpayer money, hundreds of thousands of our dollars going to this, which was a straight out lie. Remember what he said about the last administration? He actually directly mentioned this about FBI Director Christopher Wray spending money on flights. And it's not just this, right? We've heard this over and over and over again that he is using the FBI resources for personal flights to fly to concerts with his girlfriend. It is insane. And if you notice I'm worked up, I am worked up. This is so infuriating. I do not understand. Like, and this will sound crazy because, like, of course, I've been talking about politics full time for a while now, which thank you for giving me the ability to do that. But I still somehow get worked up because it's like, how do you claim to believe in these things just as a voter base, as a MAGA base, as elected officials, as Donald Trump, any of these people? And you so easily lie or just like go back on whatever you believed in. These people believe in nothing. It's the most infuriating thing. Take a look at this.
And I'm not saying take all their funding. I'm not the defund everything guy. I'm just saying Chris Wray doesn't need a government-funded G5 jet to go to vacation. Maybe we ground that plane. 15,000 every time it takes off.
Doesn't need a government-funded G5 jet every time he goes to Vegas. I mean, these people are unbelievable, and it's frustrating to me, and I'm honestly frustrated on so many of your behalfs, y'all's behalfs. I don't know how to phrase that grammatically, but because I know so many of you watching put in so much work prior to the 2024 election, and these were the things you were hearing. That the Biden administration or Democrats overall, whatever, are wasteful. They waste money. Federal workers don't want to work. And it's like, wow. It almost offends me personally because obviously I put in a lot of work, but I know so many people did more than just make videos. They knocked doors. They talked to friends and family. They had hard conversations with friends and family. They canvassed. They did all these things just for these fuckers, excuse my language, to just turn. Not only have they not achieved anything or done anything, inflation is still high. We don't have the Epstein files. Consumer confidence is near an all-time low. We see the largest expansion of executive authority in our lifetime. He's militarizing our cities. But these things, they just don't. They're just like, yeah, that government efficiency stuff, we didn't believe in that. It's a spin in the face to the American people. Listen to this from Thomas Massey, talking about how Kash Patel and his staff have directly threatened them with criminal investigations. He's covering up the Epstein files for Donald Trump because Donald Trump's all over them. Take a listen.
Also, I'm going to say this here on camera because it's important. One of Kash Patel's staff threatened my staff with a criminal investigation if we didn't straighten up and play ball.
I was going to ask you about that, but since you brought it up, and I didn't
I'm bringing it up.
Okay, you brought it up.
And so, like a criminal investigation having nothing to do, He said it was going to be a fraud. We're going to investigate one of your staff for fraud. Right. And he told another one of my staff this. If you guys don't straighten up, if you want to play hardball, if this is how you want to play it or something like that, this member of your staff is going to get criminally investigated for fraud. A very specific threat.
Wow. That is very specific. That's just not like a public post, for example, which is still, the Overton window has shifted so much on what we find acceptable. But that's very specific. A member of one of his staff telling a member of Thomas Massey's staff, we will come after you criminally. This is a guy who, again, before the election, they don't want you to vote for Trump because we'll release all the Epstein files. Trump and his administration will release all the files, said Kash Patel. These people will go down in history as some of the most disgraceful to ever grace higher office in the United States. This is a tweet I found today from Governor, Kathy Hochul, my goodness, saying, I hope the taxpayers are ready to fund Kash Patel's weekend here. I thought this was pretty funny because it turns out that the Cottage from Heated Rivalry, many of you may have seen this very popular show right now, this hockey show, will be available to book on Airbnb March 3rd at 12 p.m. Eastern. This is the house in the show, Hochul's office, saying, get ready. Because again, it's not just hockey. It's all these other events. It's all these other concerts with his girlfriend. And we actually also learned today that a whistleblower disclosed that FBI experts were delayed by at least a day in deploying to investigate Charlie Kirk's assassination because there's an FBI plane and pilot shortage because Kash Patel was using them for personal flights. Oh my goodness. Let's read just a second of this. We go here. For example, in the immediate aftermath of the murder of Charlie Kirk, the FBI shooting reconstruction team was asked to fly to Utah to aid the investigation and process the team. However, the team's deployment was delayed by at least 1 day because of a bureau plane and pilot shortage caused by the director's personal flights. It also describes a similar mishandling, misplaced priorities, and poor management, as it says, of the FBI's resources after the shooting of Brown University. Again, this is an FBI whistleblower. Everybody knows it. And we've talked about several times on this channel, even the right-wing people who helped get this administration elected, frankly, know it too. Tim Dillon, someone we've played a lot of recent because he's kind of been slamming this administration. Take a listen.
A homeless man at Brown University helped investigators find the mass shooter. Well, thank God. Thank God that, by the way, this is Kash Patel's FBI. It is now come down to a Reddit post from a homeless person. So if you're killed in this country, you better hope that a vagrant tweets about it so that Kash Patel can find out. You hope they tweet at FBI director, at Kash, I just killed someone. Literally, Reddit pages where homeless people post are the only people doing any investigations in this country. Them and Candace Owens. Let's watch this.
Wow. I mean, obviously, Tim Dillon, if you don't know, is a comedian, so some comedy layered over that. But I mean, it's true. This FBI is a shit show, frankly. Take a listen to this clip.
It's not like I mean, if I had a dispute with DoorDash and Kash Patel was investigating it, would I get the credit? Would I get the DoorDash credit if Kash Patel was tasked with an investigation? Would I get the DoorDash credit or would I not? I imagine I would not. I imagine if there was a discrepancy on a DoorDash order, the head of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, Kash Patel, would not be able to secure my credit of $11.90. What is this guy doing? I mean, the guy that did this to Charlie's, his parents turned him in. I mean, what could Kash Patel run?
Wow. And again, it's pretty stunning to rewatch this clip from a while ago, learning what we learned today about the whistleblower. That actually, yes, the reason the FBI couldn't do this is because of Kash Patel's mishandling after the Charlie Kirk shooting. This is Kash Patel, believe it or not, this tweet is not just some random person. This is Kash Patel's girlfriend, who he has spent multiple, he has gone on multiple flights. This was a while ago that he got a lot of flack for this, but has been using taxpayer dollars to fly to her concerts. Great. Alexis, this is her actually tweeting, unpopular, Republicans need to unite to get on better messaging because this branding is fantastic and allows all Dems to get behind it. Also super aesthetic. And it's Bad Bunny. Even his girlfriend knows. And you say, oh, Kash Patel must have denied going on these flights with his girlfriend. No, actually, he just straight admitted it. This is a hilarious clip. Listen to this.
It's ironic that they're saying, oh, you're going on vacation or you're going to see your girlfriend perform. And if I was actually abusing it, I would go see every one of her shows. I think I get to like 15%.
Oh, thank God. You know what? That clears it all up, mister. That clears it all up. You go to 15% of your girlfriend's shows on our taxpayer dime while the FBI is being brutally mismanaged. Oh, dude, why didn't you just mention that in the beginning? Russian intelligence is very excited by the music sales of Kash Patel's girlfriend for some reason. Our country has been compromised. That actually sounds like a right-wing phrase, but I don't obviously I genuinely mean that it's been compromised. Like, we're owned by the Russians. We're owned by our largest adversaries. These people love the fact that Donald Trump is in office. The Kremlin pops a new bottle of vodka every day because they convince the American public to go vote for the guy who cares most about himself, who cares most about enriching his friends, and is in bed with Putin. Streams for Kash Patel's girlfriend up 48%. Russian state media is ecstatic about it. I wonder why. The FBI deleted this tweet. Must have hit a little close to home for the director. If you meet someone online and the relationship develops fast, they might be a scammer. Slow down and ask questions. How much has Kash Patel charged U.S. taxpayers for his girlfriend? It's a good question. It's a very, very good question. Let me know what you think of all of this in the comments down below. I think this is absolutely nuts and insane. As I record this, the State of the Union starts in 15 minutes. So I'm going to make the unfortunate decision to subject myself to that type of pain and go watch it. It should be a great time. I'm sure I will be making videos about it on this channel and certainly on my YouTube channel after it's over. So make sure you're subscribed to both me and Adam Mockler down below. Once again, my name is Chris Mowry. I do a daily episode here on the Adam Mockler Show. I appreciate you watching this video. Truly, it means the world. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video.